Once I decided I'm gonna run, how do I start? What are the most common mistakes? Try to develop a ritual that you enjoy and you want to keep it up until the day you die. Most people make the mistake that they have a route, that's where they go to run. 3 times a week, 30 minutes, I'm running always here, and I get back to my place. Now that type of running has an expiration date to it. If physically you don't fall apart, psychologically you are going to fall apart. Psychological burnout is just as detrimental for a running regimen as physical injuries. Finding an environment which is exciting to you, that charges you up, is just the best way to make sure that you can keep running. And keep running for years and years and years, as opposed to just simply getting on track. So one of the things that you want to make sure you do is you set up the environment where you're going to start exercising. Keep a variety, keep it exciting, keep it inspirational. That way there's a higher chance that you're going to stick with it. Most people think about running and they think about running shoes. I think you need to think about running shoes. If you're not running barefoot, you're exposing yourself to the potential danger to overuse a certain type of running stride. It's not an accident that I have 4 pairs of different shoes here. 5-finger fat shoe, running sock, a running sandal. You want to have a few different type of footwear that you are alternating continuously. The biggest mistake that people make when they start running, doesn't matter if it's barefoot or not, but they want to do too much too soon. Before you start running, you might consider just start walking regularly. Now if you do that for a few weeks, then soon you will be ready to start to incorporate running into your weekly regimen. When you get to that place, you want to be smart about it. Still, make walking your main focus, but you want to switch into running for about 1 minute at a time. You don't want to run long enough that it feels like a major effort from you. You want to stop way before that. If something requires you too much effort, it's going to be more difficult to come back next time and do it again. I know that sounds weird. This is not usually what people tell you when it comes to fitness and health and wellness. You want to finish on a high note, whatever you do. Because when you finish on a high note, it's going to be much easier next time to come back for more. So if next time you do 2 times of this 1 minute run, it's still going to feel good. Little by little, you start to grow the amount of time you run. If you experience any kind of muscle burning or muscle soreness while you are doing this walking, running, then you should make a note of that. And the next time you come back and do it again, don't do more. Just do exactly the same amount you did before and keep doing the same amount until you don't experience any kind of fatigue. And then you can add more of these 1 minute segments to your program. Work it up until one day you will run 30 minutes continuously. And when you manage that, you can start to skip the walking part of your routine. And that's when you transition in a nice and smooth, easy way into running without any strain. It might sound painstaking, but if you do this every second day, in a matter of a month or so, you will really increase the amount of time you spend with running. Where can I get to in a year or in 2 years? And that's when it becomes exciting. Even marathon distances will be achievable this way. And in my experience, this is the way how you can develop a system which is sustainable, as opposed to you just get on track, you on track for a while and then you fall off track and things fall apart. I don't ever want anyone to get on track. Develop a lifestyle that you can sustain and it becomes your life. This way, you develop an active lifestyle. And if it's running, then running will be part of your lifestyle. It's not gonna be exercising. It's gonna be something that you do because you like. Too much too soon is the biggest mistake. People overestimate what they can do in the short haul and underestimate what they can do in the long run. Fall in love with running. Have that as a goal. Because once you fall in love with it, it will never feel like a strain. It will never feel like a chore.